Well, a breezy good morning from St. Paul's Bay. Not to be confused with Minnesota St. Paul, because you're not wearing shorts in December in St. Paul, Minnesota. This is St. Paul's Bay, Malta. Just below, look at that wave pop up there. Nice. Just below the southern coast of Italy. Think of the Sicily region. About 60 miles, maybe about 100 kilometers, you have the tiny island country of Malta. The capital of Valletta is out in the distance. Don't know if we'll make it down that direction today. I think my plan is, while it is 67 degrees for a high today, is to walk the promenade here along the shoreline of the Mediterranean Sea and just kind of check out the offerings around here locally. Late last night, took the bus from the airport. It was about an hour drive. Right, I guess I should say I didn't drive. And then I bought the unlimited bus pass for 4 days. It was $20, 19 euros. So the plan will be to explore as we go. Good morning from St. Paul's Bay, Malta. How's the weather where you are in December? Cruising along the street here. Just a quick look at some of the modern apartment buildings and hotels that kind of line the boulevard here. That is a hotel there. I see some folks coming out. Back here along the sea is where we just were. There's some water slides, although not in operation here in the middle of December. English is spoken by 97% of the people who live on Malta, which makes it very easy if you are an English only speaking visitor. All right, let's continue on. Oh, check this out. There's some people enjoying a little poolside day. The outdoor pool at my hotel said it was heated. Far from it. It was like an ice bath. But we do have access to an indoor swimming pool, which was pretty nice, and a hot tub. Continuing on, Malta. Continuing on, kind of battling the wind as we go, but a look at the deep blue sea of the Mediterranean. And this pathway has brought us around to the Malta National Aquarium, which I have a coupon for, like 3 euros off, I think, in my hotel room. Very highly rated. Good tourist destination right here, the National Aquarium of Malta. Very pleasant walking path. There's also a path that you can go a little bit closer to the water. Yeah, maybe you can kind of see it right there through the bushes. Only about maybe 10 yards, maybe 10 meters in front of me. Looking back that direction. Man, really choppy sea today. I just saw 3 people pass with slush puppy cups. Does that mean there's a 7-Eleven on this path? So we are on the north side of Malta. So it's looking back to the south. It's kind of nice. You got all these little benches that you can take a break on if you wish. I just had to get some Albanian sand out of my shoe. Pretty pleasant morning. Beats the hell out of freezing temperatures that we had in Budapest. It's nice not to be the only person wearing shorts. I guess you got little cafes. Maybe you can grab a bite to eat or a coffee, sit here on the water. Keep impressing, Malta. Keep impressing. It's a very, very choppy sea here this morning. It's kind of down in like a little village area. I just walked past like several restaurants and things like that. Malta has a very dense expatriate population from the United Kingdom, the UK. So not surprising, a Costa Coffee would be here. Costa Coffee is pretty much everywhere in the United Kingdom. And it's quite good. I've actually ordered it online before. Now you got your requisite McDonald's up top there. If you wanted a familiar taste, there's a cool looking vintage bus. I read about these. That's what the old buses used to look like in Malta. And now you can take a one-way trip for €2.50 or a roundie for $5. Maybe some Christmas decorations down here, not lit up of course this morning, but maybe in the evening time. Coming a little bit further south did get us a little bit more daylight. Sundown here in Malta is after 5 p.m. Budapest, it was 3:50. So about an extra hour and 15, hour and 20. Windy. Kind of down along the shipyards here. Got a few boats floating out there. Walking through the village back there is kind of interesting. Been on this trip for about 5 months, and all of a sudden I can understand people's conversations that are going on around me because there's so much English being spoken. It started in Sweden, which is actually quite a bit of English spoken there if you're a visitor. Of course they talk Swedish to each other, but down in Poland, of course you have Polish, so not a lot of English. And then into the Balkan countries, where they do speak English rather well, but not to each other. But just with the amount of visitors here, and also the fact that I believe I read 97% of people that reside in Malta speak fluent English. Although that same article I read said it is not their preferred. Only about 15% prefer English. Overwhelmingly, they prefer to speak their own language here in Malta. Looking back up the hillside, that's a cool looking staircase, I guess, going back up to the roadway. See a bus maybe passing through. All right, managed to not get wet so far. Let's continue on. Well, taking advantage of our 4-day all-you-can-ride bus pass, we have gone about 20 minutes or so, not very far, just a couple of miles, few kilometers, and we are now in St. Julian's Bay. This has a little bit more busy scene to it than what we saw earlier. A few more dining options. And just a heck of a lot more traffic than what we had over in St. Paul. So thought we would come down, cruise this. I see another Costa Coffee. I did stop in and have a late morning coffee at Costa. Don't think I'm ready for another one, but we'll go cruise around old St. Julian's here and check out the lively scene here. Looks like some rain. Clouds are getting a little bit gray. All right, stay tuned.